Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. Now, today is the 13th of July 2022. It is a Wednesday, the day of Mercury. And guess what? Mercury is in Cancer today, and it is also sextiling Uranus and Taurus. A beautiful, beautiful transit to really kind of tune into your intuition and sharpen your articulation and your thinking. If you are interested in doing any courses that will expand yourself, that is going to help you become better in technological advances. So, for example, if you wanted to do like a programming kind of editing course, or maybe some kind of learning coding, or anything that's going to do with you getting better with technology, it's going to be really good to capitalize on today. So yeah, that's going on. And then you've also, which is really interesting because it's also a mercurial day, and then you have got the full moon in Capricorn, which is really great for you kind of stabilizing your emotions and also knowing what you want to get, like knowing where you want to be in terms of your emotions. So for example, if there's certain patterns that you feel that you just fall into and you have just been doing, and they kind of, you know, they haven't been a source of happiness, let's just say, how do you change that? How do you also look at what you have done, what you have changed, what you have evolved in? That's something to really take note of as well, because, you know, I do say a lot on this channel about like you trying to make things different, trying to like improve yourself, but also, you know, give yourself a pat on the back. Look at what you've done. Look at all of the things that you've achieved so far. Look at how far that you've come. Look at the mountain that you've climbed, because you've done so amazingly and you've done so well. Yeah, so that's something to really review and take into account. But also, if you look at how you were maybe 6 months ago, or maybe at the beginning of the year, and how things were then, and comparing yourself to now and how you've managed to get through things, you know, give yourself a pat on the back. I'm giving you a big hug, and I'm also cheering you on. So with that being said, let's see what the cards have to say for today. Today I'm reading with the Art of Adventure Tarot, and I will be Queen of Wands reversed. I will be clarifying, that's it. I will be clarifying with the numerology guidance cards. I'm sorry, my speaking is not great at the moment. I should have like done some warm-up exercises with my mouth. Anyway, let's see what the cards have to say. Dear Spirit, what messages do you have? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Dear Spirit, and we have the Moon. Did the Moon come up yesterday? I think the Moon came up yesterday as well. Okay. Okay, dear Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Wow, Ace of Swords. We had the Ace of Swords yesterday as well. Wow, okay. And we had so we've had all of these cards yesterday. Wow, okay. Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to give to the collective? Dear Spirit, what messages would you like to give to the collective? Okay, and the Two of Swords reversed. Dear Spirit, thank you. Nine of Swords reversed. The Four of Cups. Interesting, okay. And the Page of Pentacles reversed. Wow, that's interesting. I said about starting a new kind of school or whatever, or a new kind of course of education, and we got it reversed. So, I mean, like here anyway, it looks like the end because he's graduated. So it could be the start. Or it could be that you're like, there may be a little bit of trepidation about starting. You may think that, oh, what could I do? What could I like kind of, I don't know if I could study again. Wow, so we've got the 9 and the 10 of swords reversed, and we've also got the 3 of swords reversed. Okay. This is about things not turning out the way that it has done, but you're like, well, it is what it is. And look at that, fudge cake, sorry. I was like, sugar. We've got ace, 2, 3, 9 and 10. So we've got the first 3, the first like, almost like the first quarter of the swords happening. And then we jump straight to the second quarter, or the third quarter even. And I mean, to be honest with you, it seems like you're over it. Like it seems like, you know, this was a really tough situation. It wasn't a great situation, but you know, it's the way things have turned out. You've kind of seen that you're okay, right. I always get player energy from the pages reversed, always, yeah, which says to me that it's a non-committal energy, and I'm sure I've said that before. So what I'm saying is that I think your lack of commitment in this situation is actually pretty good, because the commitment is to yourself. It's not to anything else or anyone else. It's to yourself, which is interesting because like he's already graduated here in this page. But I don't know, like when you think of a player energy, a player is thinking of only one thing, aren't they? They're only thinking of themselves. They're not thinking of like their partner. They're not thinking of, you know, everyone else around them. They're just thinking of them. They're thinking about how they can maximize on the situation. And that's what you're doing. And damn straight, I think you should be doing that, because you don't want none of this drama. This is just bad drama. Now, I mean, there is a little bit of this with the moon, with the 4 of Cups. There is a golden opportunity that you're not seeing. There is something. There is almost like a sense of also erratic behavior that is occurring on the back of this. So just be aware of that. But I don't blame you. Jesus, like, I really don't blame you. There's a sense of proper going through it. And also there's a sense of like drama. Like it's been giving you BS at night. Like it has been worrying you. It did worry you. It doesn't anymore now. Now you're caring about yourself. And the first thing I can see at the top here is Cancer. So for me, that says that you are forming a shell. You're forming boundaries. You're actually being quite protective. And with this 4 of Cups, I know that, like, yes, you could be missing out on an opportunity. There is something that you might not be seeing, but you do have 3 cups there, and there is only 1 there. I know it may be something missing, but still, I think, you know, this is just a journey you're just going to have to ride, and you're going to have to get the best out of the situation that you can, because you don't know what is going on. You just don't know. The moon is there telling you. So all you can do is be clear. All you can do is just kind of like be like, right, okay, I just need to be as clear as possible. I need to be as what's the word? I need to be as direct as possible with myself. No, not direct. I need to be transparent. That's it. I need to be as transparent as I can with myself. Because it doesn't seem to me like I'm getting any clarity from any Tom, Dick or Harry. That rhymed. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from here. There's a real lack of clarity. Sorry, there's a real, well, not from you. It's almost like you can see the clarity of the situation, but I'm just feeling like with this moon, from externally, it's not there. With the Wheel of Fortune and the moon there tells me you don't know what's going to happen. So the only way that you can like get over the fact that you don't know what's going to happen is by you just kind of like, you know, like just creating yourself in a kind of, I mean, to be honest with you, it feels like that you're protecting your emotions, because I don't know about your boundaries, because your boundaries would be to me represented by the Four of Pentacles, not the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, yes, there is something that you're missing. There's something that you're not recognizing. But as I said, I don't blame you, because I feel like there's some real BS going on and some drama, and it's almost like you're needing to take some time out away from that drama in order to kind of reconsolidate your position. We have a crown here, you know, and then we also have this seaweed here, and he's in the sea. So I think this is reconsolidation of your power before you like move forward into something. And just because you may not be seeing all of the opportunities, it doesn't matter. I don't think it really is that important personally. It is something that you could be looking at. Let's see what that says. Okay. So then with that 8 of Cups reversed, that says to me, and that's 4 to the 8, and it's reversed. So that's saying that you are not, there's still some kind of animosity that you are still holding against whoever it is that is going on here. Because it seems to me like there's some kind of dispute that's happening, like heartache, because there's this 3 and this 9 and this 10. It's drama, stress, heartache. It's a load of BS. It's drama, and you don't need that. So in order for you to like cope, you've kind of taken on this kind of player energy. This player kind of like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to just like leave it. Whatever happens kind of thing. But then there's also a sense of you not fully walking away. And you really need to make a commitment to walking away. So that's what I get from that. Okay, so let's see what the numerology cards have to say about this. Wow. Spiritual partnership, but it was reversed. Okay, so that's 9. So what am I getting from this? So for those of you who aren't in a relationship, I kind of like said that for those of you who aren't in a relationship. For those of you who are in a relationship, I don't really see much of relationship kind of vibes here, if I'm honest. But for those of you that are with someone, it could also be a friend as well that's hurt you. And also you may be thinking, why is this friend not reacting to me in the way that they did before? What's going on? And there may have been some kind of dramatic thing that happened on it. But with this spiritual partnership, it kind of tells me that you being able to manage this situation is going to help you in that spiritual relationship. It's going to help you in understanding what is it that you truly need within this spiritual partnership. And it's a 9, you know. So it's almost at the end. It's almost at that point of completion. It's not quite. And I just saw the snake rising here on this 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So that means that the process is still going. The snake is still traveling up the Kundalini. It's still working its way up. So there's still some time for you to like work things through. There's still some stuff you need to work through, which is indicative of this 4 of Cups, because that's bugging me. Even though it doesn't matter too much, it's like it's bugging me. So I'm just thinking, what is it exactly that's not risen? And it's because it's not straight. I mean, you've got the intention there. Ace of Swords is the Ace of Swords. You know, you've got the intention, you've got the thought, you've got the direction, you've got the intention. The rest follows, right? The rest follows after that. You can't think your way out of a situation. You know, you need to implement it with action. So that's fire. That's actual doing. You know, you can't just, you know, that confusion with the law of attraction. You don't just think something and then it appears. You have to like think something, have some kind of intention on what you want to do, and then you like start to implement changes to make or steps towards it. And that's what that snake is. That's why you're not here yet. That's why you're still at the 9. So yeah, But I don't think that you can consciously like know where it's going either. I think this is all part of destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is telling you that it is destiny. The moon is telling you that you're not going to see Jack. You're not going to see anything. So, yeah. That's what I am seeing. Do I have any other messages? Don't be afraid to, like, start... don't be afraid to start something. And don't be afraid to make changes and start something. Don't be afraid to like start something. If you are thinking of studying, don't be afraid. Be positive. Think that you are gonna go forward with a strong stead, even if you're unsure about it. But you are at a crossroads. You are. And it's up to you which direction you want to go in. Yeah, and also remember, doing nothing is also a choice, right? Anyway, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did like it, please do like it. And please do subscribe for more videos. But otherwise, I shall see you tomorrow, my darlings. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye.